Hi everyone, it's Kimberly. All right, so um, I think today I wanted to talk about a couple of things actually. I want to talk about love, I want to talk about trust, I want to talk about honoring your faith in God and, just being true to yourself, right? Um, and how actually all of those things, I'm not talking about them individually. I'm just gonna start rambling and just start, filtering in the messages and just putting it out there for you. Um, quite honestly, I think that, we tend to try to control so much, and when that happens, we actually have control over nothing, and we end up losing ourselves, losing touch with ourselves, right? Because we've lost touch with God, we've lost that faith and that connection in Him, and I for one am really learning to release and to surrender. Personally, I'm a Type A, personality. I have a plan, and that plan has a backup plan, and that backup plan has a backup plan. I always try to stay like 3 steps ahead of everyone, and just kind of keep up on things. But, within the last year, I've really worked on letting go and releasing that surrender and, just surrendering everything to God. I'm just really having to figure out that, yes, it's important to have a plan or at least an idea of what you want out of life and where you want to go. But sometimes the plan is to not have a plan and to actually just enjoy being in the moment and allowing God's plan for us to unfold, right? And just watching that and experiencing everything that's put in our path. So, I think that, when we go into something and we're unsure, then we really need to turn to God and turn to prayer and meditation and and to finding our inner peace and the love within, so then we can reflect that love out into the world and to those around us. And it's amazing what happens when we find that inner peace and we connect with God. And I think that we sometimes lack the confidence in ourselves to fully submit. And you know, quite honestly, I've found that, just it's been my experience anyway, that when I release that control, that things just really fall into place for me. I can't explain it. It's like they turn out so much better than what I could ever have hoped for or imagined. And and it all stems not from me, not from my plans necessarily, but God's plan for me. Just trusting in the divine and just really putting my full faith in Him. And anyway, sorry, I was kind of going on a rambling tangent there, but it's true. Think of all the things that have happened in your life that that you've had no control over, and look back and find the blessings in them, and just really try to recount account for how many times that God has actually just stepped in and took care of things for you. And um, at the time it may not have been what you thought was the ideal resolution or solution, but it's really what was best for you. And just trust. Just continue to put your trust in God, and just continue to know that He has your back and that He's never going to let you fall. There may be people who come and go in your life, but God's always there. And just trust in that. Trust in His love. And I guarantee when you do that, you'll find that inner peace, and you'll find the strength to be able to pick up and do the things that you need to do, and to be able to move forward, and to be able to just be love and be light and be yourself. That's when you start being true to yourself, right? It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It doesn't matter what society thinks. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. What matters is your connection to God. And what matters is the way that you reflect that connection. So, as always, I wish you many, many blessings. I hope that you have a beautiful day. Maybe filled with light, maybe filled with love, and hope, just joy, joyous hope. So, much love to all of you.